All right, hello everybody. It is regular raid today, player 8387. It's always a good sign, so I'm heading over there. Whenever I get a regular raid where somebody doesn't have a name they've given themselves and they just have their generic name that the game assigns them, it's oftentimes a very good raid, a strange looking base. So let's see what we get. Okay, and we have arrived. Does not look like I'm going to be doing any big one despawning here, and this also doesn't look like a very good raid. Well, it's possible. No chopper. So it looks like we've got level 1 walls. There's some spikes. We'll check for some stone. Nada. All right. Well, let's start chopping here. Pretty weak for a regular raid, I have to say. I brought 2C4. I was really ready to rock and roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. This is weak. All right. Here we go. It's a lot of work to earn a regular raid. And it's certainly a bummer when you get this. Ay caramba. Let me just open up some more of this stuff. So this is a pretty easy base. You know, if I wanted to run the big one around, I would just pick this one right here and pop there, but I'm not going to need to just because the base is too small and there's not enough here to get. This is really bad. All right, let's check this one. Well, there's the steel. Pretty much just every base has some steel in it. And there's the gas. So I've got what I need. I actually brought empty bottles with me on this one, hoping to get a chopper to siphon from. I keep talking about how I need to do that, and I never do, so this time I did it. Okay. And I don't want that one. Where's your metal bench? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and load up and die and come back and you and the gas. And I can't take back more because I brought these. That's too bad. All right, I'll see you back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. I've already loaded up on pretty much everything of value here. put the stuff in my chopper, and I'm ready to just kind of wrap this thing up. All right, let's take care of this wave here. And okay. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to get any skills on this one. Take you and you. I mean, I think that's about it. I was told that you could find weird things, which I've experienced before myself, but if you break open things like this, you might find steel in there. I mean, it is possible. Feed the dogs, feed the dogs, feed the dogs. Sure. I know a lot of people are like, what are you doing? Aluminum! I got tons. Alright, so I just gotta call the big one at this point. What's going on with my axes? Alright, let me go got rid of that level 2 axe. I know it's here somewhere. I've got a level 1. Which one was it? Full one? There we go. I gotta be careful because I don't have any. Oh, well, that was too bad. My gun broke. Alright, I don't care. Good enough. So, back to the base. Okay, so this is what I got from the raid, plus I think it was 4 steel and 10 oak. So, you know, every raid, no matter how bad they are, is a winner. Unless you lose the raid. Okay, so let me go feed the raiders their share. Okay, so I just put all that stuff away, and let's see what they thought of that raid. Not you, you. 1 bauxite. Okay. I was expecting 1 bauxite. Alright, well, around 15. Let's just go ahead and give you that. And that. And there you go. Let's check out our next one. I did get a request to make a video about the Toxic Abomination quest, so I'm planning on doing that, whether I get it on this one or not. So, in a perfect world, I'll just get it right now. And what do you know? Okay, well, I'll try to make this video today, and if not, by tomorrow. Haven't had that in a while. This is the easiest one. This one's always easy, and you do them every time you do a raid, pretty much. And second floor, okay. While I'm here, I'll just go ahead and show you what's going on with my trap up here. I won't get too close, though. So I have not gotten raided. I did get attacked by the Horde. The Horde broke some walls and did nothing to it like I expected. You're not going to get aggroed by the Horde. Are they going to get aggroed by it? Doomerus caused me some technical difficulties there. It's his fault. Anyways, I don't even remember where I left off. But yeah, I think the Raiders, I don't think that they affect this, the AI Raiders, but I did hear from LDOE Pro that he has tried this trick before, and they do. In which case this whole thing is going to be a big waste. The reason why I suspect that this still works is because the base that I raided, that MadCheck base, still had the trap working. And what are the chances that his base just happened to be copied the day that he did it, or that he never raided again? I mean, those scenarios seem very unlikely. So I'm got my fingers crossed that the Raiders are not going to break this. But that being said, I don't want to take any chances. So what my plan is to dissuade the Raiders from even coming over here is I'm going to wrap this in level 2 walls. The Raiders typically go for your sacrificial chests, which I have down here. And they tend to go for the weaker walls right away. So I expect them to come in and start knocking down the walls. If they come in from this side, then yeah, they would aggro them if that is all true. So I'm not sure. I never even really know, does the computer actually, when you're not there, does the computer actually run the full scenario like it's real? Or is it just basically, you know, compute what it would like to do and the way it would happen, and it doesn't actually do it? I mean, I don't know how any of this actually works with the programming. Some other things that I've done up here is I honeycomb too, and I've got the level 2 walls there on that weak spot. I was out of planks, so that's the best I could do at the moment. But the honeycombing keeps them from breaking in. But the idea is if they even get close, it should cause them to run out. So I don't know how that's going to work. Could be a giant waste. We'll see. And obviously I still need to get that gun bench out of there. One other thing is, initially when I built this, I did windowed walls. And I realized right after I did that was a mistake, so I changed them to solid walls. You can shoot through windows when you're raiding somebody else's base, which is not the way that that's supposed to work. You know, the windows are supposed to be something you can shoot out of, but people can't shoot in. I mean, at least I always thought that's the way it was supposed to be. Otherwise, it's not very defensive for you on the inside of your base. But you can, when you raid someone's base, you can just shoot through the window either way. So somebody could, in theory, come up with a rifle and kill all these guys from a distance right through the window, and thereby destroy the trap. So the trap is what they break. These are not normal zombies. These are kind of like suicide bombers, basically. They run at you. If they hit a wall, they'll start attacking the wall. They'll just run into things, and you know, normal zombies will run around a building. These zombies are set up where if they touch a wall, they'll attack it until they die or the wall breaks. So once these guys are aggroed, they'll run into these walls here, and the more honeycomb of level 1 I have, the more noise they're going to make. So they'll run into those, they'll make a ton of noise, and then if you run away from them, they're going to make even more. Am I dying? Oh my gosh. What are you doing, dude? If they follow you, if you run away and they follow you, all these level 1 walls here, they're just going to keep hitting, and the noise would go through the roof. I don't need to put my tripwire in there. So by keeping my tripwire here, if somebody did avoid my trap up there, they're still going to have that problem of the tripwire there, because every time a wave comes, some of them will run through that. So that tripwire really works more effectively down there, just in the off chance that somebody doesn't even go over there or knows what that is. You know, I still have the tripwire to back me up. And that's it for now. So sorry for the weak raid there, but hopefully the next one will be the big full-size base, and I'll get to try out that despawn trick. All right, see you on the next one.